Happy Easter and welcome to this family history activity. Today, we are going to celebrate the recent General Conference that we just had and the fact that we're at Easter to introduce, if you haven't already seen, how do we get names ready for the temple? One of the main reasons that we, as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, do family history is because we can take our family's names to the temple and do necessary ordinances for them. So in your Family Tree app, if you log in, click the menu and go to the second item from the top, Temple. When you click Temple, the Family Tree system is going to look at all of the names that you have and identify which of these names have temple ordinances that are ready for you to take to the temple. Now, as I look through here, I have quite a few that are ready. What we're looking at is, I'm just going to go to the top of my list here. If you look at these boxes beside the names, these gray, yellow, and green boxes. So let's have a look at these boxes. So the B is baptism, C is confirmation, I is initiatory, that's a temple ordinance, E is endowment, another temple ordinance, and then the last one, SP, that's sealing to parents. These ordinances are available, hopefully, for everybody. In some cases, when they're not available, like there's a blank there, it just means that there's not enough information for this individual to perform that ordinance yet. So maybe a little bit more family history research is needed for that individual. The colors also mean things. So the gray colors, if I click on this second person here, Helen Johnson, and once you get into the detail view, scroll in these tabs all the way over to ordinances, and you'll see these same indications. So the gray boxes mean that the temple ordinance has already been completed. So this person was done just recently in one of our youth temple trips. They were baptized and confirmed on the 14th of January this year. The yellow ones mean that it has been reserved but not yet printed. And green ones mean that they're printed and ready to perform the ordinance, but it hasn't been completed yet. So that's what those colors mean. If we jump back to the previous view, what you want to do from here is identify those who are ready and click this dot to the right-hand side. When you're ready, I'm going to move my face up to the top of the screen here. And when you have a couple of people or whatever you want to select ready, click the green Take to the Temple button. I'll move my head down again, and you can reserve which ordinances you want. So let's say that we just wanted to do the baptism and confirmation. So we'll select those two and click Create Family Name Cards. And you get a warning here, just in case this has already been done, to destroy it. We don't want to do duplicate temple work. And that creates these cards. You can actually bring this to the temple and scan it, and they'll print it for you there. Or, if I click the View Cards button, it'll show us the actual card. And it's a PDF, so you'll have to open that in a PDF viewer. So this is the actual card for this individual. And I can send that to my printer, cut that out around the dotted line, and bring that piece of paper to the temple. And that is what they actually use at the temple to do the ordinance. So when you bring that in to do baptism and confirmation, this is the actual sheet of paper you'll bring in to do that. Brothers and sisters, when we do temple ordinances for our deceased ancestors, we make available to them blessings that they otherwise would not be able to receive for themselves, and we actually become saviors on Mount Zion. I encourage you to have a look through your family history. What ordinances are available to you? Although we cannot at the moment attend the temple to actually perform these ordinances because of the COVID virus restrictions, there's a lot of research we can do to prepare for the time that won't be too far distant, we hope, and be able to be ready for when that restriction is lifted and we can again attend the temple and perform these much needed ordinances for our deceased family. Brothers and sisters, please have a look at that, and I commend you for your work towards family history and wish you again a happy Easter.